What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping into the next Festival of the Gods event, Heliod's Glory. And this is a very interesting event. Each player is going to get basically the effects of the Immortal Sun. So players can't activate Planeswalker's Loyalties abilities, which I end up forgetting at one point during this, I'm sure. At the beginning of your draw step, you're going to draw an additional card. So maybe playing a 70 card deck isn't such a bad idea. Spells you cast cost one less to cast, so things that, well, basically everything, you know, mono red that needs to get down quicker. It's going to be able to get down its Robber of the Riches on turn 1 and deal a ton of damage. Mono green ramp, you're going to be able to ramp that much faster because your Paradise Druids down on turn 1, your Leafkin Druids down on turn 1. You know, it's like having an overpowered, you know, the little Llanowar elves. That's what it was, the super cheap 1 mana tap. And then furthermore, all the creatures on the board, both sides, are going to get +1/+1, which really hurts. Cat oven decks really hurt. Mono red really hurts. It's a lot, but I really do enjoy the event, and I think y'all will as well. So we're gonna go and hop right into our matches, and I'm gonna leave all the decks that I use down in the description. Tulul, gonna be our foe here. Your name's fucking up my voice, Tulul. Tulul. Where are my cards at? Yes, hello. Interesting. I would like to see my hand, please. Por favor. There we go. Well, I don't like seeing the finale here, and there's no real actual way to get to those, so I might as well mulligan. Seems like a much better hand. After return 1 card, I'd actually probably return that, right? Because that's coming down, you're coming down, then you're coming down. Ideally, possibly, you know, who knows? Who knows? There are a lot of control players out and about. Charming Prince gonna scry for our opponent. Yeah, I'm thinking about building a bigger deck, actually. I think that might not be a bad idea. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and get down the Paradise Druid next turn. We'll get down the Beast Whisperer and you know, go from there. We'll actually be able to get down Beast Whisperer plus Leafkin, so that's kind of nice. Heliod. So our opponent must be playing a life gain deck. We've seen 2 whites, Charming Prince, Heliod. It makes sense. 2 lands. Well, not exactly what you want to see, but if we're going to see it, I guess it's okay. Get those lands out of there, right? End raise, well, that's good. I do like seeing an end raise, and it only costs 7 mana, so hey, it's even better. Next turn, we'll probably go ahead and get down the Shifting Ceratops, though, right? Another Charming Prince. Well, they can gain some life here. They're going to scry, though. Conclave. Onto the Beast Whisperer? That makes sense. You should probably take the Beast Whisperer. Yeah. We already draw 2 cards every turn. Drawing in 3, 4, you know, X amount. Not necessarily good for you. Alright, so we do get you down. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get that down. And we can actually give you haste. I was about to say, and we're not going to give it trample unless it needs trample. So, it didn't need trample, we're not giving it trample. Now, our Leafkins tap for 3 mana each, so that's 6 mana there. 7 mana, 8 mana with the Paradise Druid. 9, 10, 11 with our land. So if I play that, we can play a finale for full cost, actually, for full 10 which could win us the game as long as our opponent doesn't win here. They do have a lot of damage that's about to be coming our way. We shall see, we shall see. Is that 7, 15? No, not quite enough. And they're not attacking. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, well, let's see if we can win off of, ooh. Well, that just makes good sense, doesn't it? Pay 2, tap for 2, gain 2. I don't see any version where I don't want to do that. So, I could play the end raise. Just the normal end raise. If I do this, tell you what, we're gonna go end raise first, and then next turn I'm gonna finale into another end raise. Sound like a plan? Alright. Now unfortunately their Heliod is big and indestructible. And as much as I would love to swing in this turn, I don't think we can. I actually don't think that's worth it to swing in. Alright, we'll end our turn there. Part of the reason I didn't just go ahead and end raise Forerunners there is we would have to tap all of our creatures to the point where it's just shifting in the end raise, and you know. But our opponent's getting up a whole lot of creatures, so maybe we should have went for it. You know, maybe they'll have enough life gain by the point that I get to there that it'll be too late. Who knows? I do enjoy their Selesnya deck, though. I enjoy them trying to bring back the life gain and the tokens, right? I don't know if Fabro is really good, but you know, it is 2 mana for a 4/4, or I guess technically a 3/3 with vigilance, but taps for 2 mana. I don't know. It may be worth it. This I don't understand, because if they're swinging in, they really should be swinging all in. It shouldn't be a little pitter-patter kind of thing. We'll pass the blockers, though. Kill. Kill. Block. Taking 9. Fine by me. They're gaining 18. It's crazy. Crazy. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. They're just making their Heliod really big? I'm missing where these pointers are going. They're just sort of dotting them around, but none of them have resolved yet. Alright. Resolve all. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So they just made their defenses a little bit bigger. Well, let's see if we can go over it. Yeah. Ooh. That is an Ixblom, huh? I mean, at a certain point you get too greedy, right? Oh well. When have y'all known me to not play something just absolutely bonkers? So we'll get the Ixblom down. And then, yeah, I think we just start tapping. Actually, that should be enough, yeah? Pay 15 for this. Oh, no, I could have paid 16. Damn. Oh, well. Now, we see if... Oh. Our opponent says, you know what, screw that, I'm not doing the math. You can just have the game. Well, that was great. That was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed that that matchup there. That was a fun interaction between the two. It's Jesus. Gonna be our foe. It's... okay. Ooh. Yes, please. Unfortunately, we don't get to go first, but, you know... See an Ironcrag feat plus a Dracusev, you keep an Ironcrag feat plus a Dracusev. That's a bit of an unfortunate draw. Give me a Steamkin. Give me some of my lower end stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want this fuck ass cat to be the death of me. And Lord knows these fuck ass cats will. They will for sure, for sure. Ooh, okay. I know Fervent's not exactly capitalizing too much on the whole event, but I really do enjoy it. You know? Really. Yeah, sure, get in there, Fervent. Do your stuff. Do your stuff. So we go Iron Crag next turn into the Dracuseth, and then we try to get Embercleave on the Dracuseth. I think that's the combo of the wombos. I mean, Torbrand is nice too, don't get me wrong, but splish splash, motherfuckers taking baths. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure what where I was going with that, but that's okay. So give me the 7 mana, give me the Dracuseth, give me Liberty or give me Death. Ha 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 ha. You know what, Fervent, you just chill back. I have an eerie feeling like they have a Murderous Rider or something along those lines. So just yeah, do that whole number. You know what I mean? Oh man, Mono Black's really annoying. Because I guess that's also what happens when you don't draw your cards perfectly. Let's go Torbrand. Yeah, feeling a Torbrand. And let's go Robber of the Rich. Let's get in there for some damages. For some damages. Done. We'll kill there. They'll kill there. But I am excited to have the Torbrand. And we do have Embercleave, which can go on him and make him deal bonkers damage, right? Nightmare Shepherd. Nightmare Shepherd's not bad. And Yurok's Finlurker. Well, I got lands I can get rid of. I'm not gonna lie. So we can put our Torbrand up to a 4/6, which is it's something, you know. Ooh, an Annex, an Anoxius. We have 4/5 lands. If I swing in with Torbrand plus Embercleave, that is 4. Which means we could probably do that, but I think I'd rather do this. Right, because that's a 6/4. Annex. This gets some cards out the way. Ooh, should have done that first. That's okay. So yeah, next turn we Embercleave the Annex if he can make it. Almost like spit everywhere. I'm sorry. So sorry about that. A Yara. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not happy to see it in an Erebos. Yep. So 5 from the Nightmare Shepherd. That makes sense. So we go 1 here, just to boost up the Steamkin a little bit. Because you never know. We actually don't need to swing in with everybody either, do we? These two are just going to get blocked out. Although we're going to lose if we don't win this turn, right? Let's see. I didn't do the math on it, but, you know, math is for defenders, not for me. So there's 6 damage. And then that's 13. I mean, it's not bad, but we didn't quite get there. Alright, so we're gonna throw down a good game to the Mono Black. It's Jesus. It makes sense that we lost. Realistically, like, even if I had won, do I want to win? Do I want to beat Jesus in a Magic the Gathering, you know, game? He might get salty. Life may get pretty shitty for the next little bit. Either way, had fun, and it was interesting to see the Mono Black Devotion deck being played in the event as well. Showtime Eric, gonna be our foe. What is up, Eric? How are you? It's been a while. So this deck's a little interesting in the fact that it doesn't really utilize the reduction in mana cost on things. It's mostly utilizing the card draw. and you know, its own card draw. Witch's Oven. Well, looky there, it's free. So yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. I'm not gonna lie. Did not even contemplate it. Yeah, I imagine an artifact. Maybe that mono white artifact deck would be really good. The one that runs Ginger Brew and does it run Crashing Drawbridge? I forget, but all of it glitters, you know, all that stuff. That mono white deck would probably be very, very interesting to see in this event, right? Or a mono green Tron. That would be kind of interesting. Anything with artifacts where you can like reduce the cost of something entirely, right? Okay, so we go here, yeah. We're just banishing that. You say, well, Chance, why don't you banish the Woe Strider? And I say, well, if I try to banish the Woe Strider, they're just gonna sacrifice it, you know. So you gotta go all the way up to the top and cut the head off the snake. That doesn't work. Well, yeah, that analogy doesn't work as well in in this, but you gotta start at the top, cut off the start, and then you gotta move down to the Woe Strider. Because otherwise, you know, yeah, I would have gotten rid of the Woe Strider, but they could just play another one right back down or whatever. You know, they still have that sacrifice outlet of Witch's Oven, and so I'd like to just get it off the field. Even though Witch's Oven, like, it's arguably not as good as Woe Strider, considering Woe Strider can be used immediately, you know, like, and infinitely, theoretically infinitely. We're gonna take this damage. I have no problem with taking a little damage. It is real annoying though that I haven't seen. I've seen this Selesnya deck, but other than that, I don't think I've seen any other like interesting decks. You know, it's all been like meta, which I can't say too much. You know, I'm sitting here playing a meta deck as well. I'm just interested to see if it's actually worth it, and I mean, so far, not really. You know, not really. Whatever. I don't think I should have played that Fabled Passage quite yet. I think I needed to wait for, well, I guess Temple of Plenty is no better. Temple of Plenty? Debatable on whether or not I should have played that Sentinel's Mark there. Debatable. Yeah, I think we're good on our turn. If need be, we can always play something like a Karametra's Blessing. I mean, we can even play Sentinel's Mark on their turn. I'd like to play it during my main phase to get the life gain. You know, we're certainly hurting in that category. But I mean, they don't have lethal necessarily this turn, right? This thing of making creatures bigger is really, really annoying. Croaxa. Alright. We're gonna discard the Sentinel's Oz because, you know, obvious reasons and whatnot. My phone is lit up. Alright, so they sack that. They get to draw a little bit. Resolve all. Did I not hit resolve all already, or was this like did the effect pop back up? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Dreadhorde Butcher, that's actually really bad for us. I'm gonna have to use the Karametra's here, but thankfully they are all out of mana. So go ahead, pass to attackers. We really need to kill the Dreadhorde Butcher, you know, before it gets any bigger and can deal any more damage. So let's do that. Let's just block here and use Karametra's. And they won't be able to kill it, so unless they sack the Woe with the Woe Strider now. Oh no. Oh, they didn't. That wasn't that smart. I feel like we misplayed there. Not them, you know? I feel like they definitely should have sacked with Woe Strider preemptively to get rid of the... What's it called? But whatever. Not my problem. Am I right? Now, I can throw in all that glitters and a Sentinel's Mark onto the Paradise Druid, and that gives me just bonkers amounts of life gain. But I could also go Setessan and throw Sentinel's Mark anyways onto the Paradise, which gives me 4, which might be enough to get me through. And that's a risk I'm willing to take, so come on down, Setessan Champion. And then Sentinel's Mark, you go here. Alright. So that'll gain us 4 life. We can worry about other stuff later, you know? Alright, get in there, Paradise Druid. Do your thing. Did I attack with Paradise Druid last turn? I cannot remember. I didn't. No, because she didn't have the vigilance. That's right. Alright. We'll end our turn there. We do still have mana to play Karametra's Blessing, so that's good. We can give our Paradise Druid indestructible, or you know, our Setessan Champion +2/+2 if need be. There are options. There are options. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I don't know why that has been stuck in my head so much here recently. Ew, and then each player sacrifices 2 creatures. That would be really, really bad for us. Not gonna lie. That would be really, really bad for us. So hopefully they won't do that. I mean, we can still turn around and Banishing Light the Liliana, but like, I don't want to lose my creatures, you know what I mean? We do still have an Outset and all that glitters in hand, plus the Sentinel's Eyes in our discard, which those 3 cards you can build up to do plenty of damage. So if they go to swing all in here, we can pretty much guarantee ourselves that they are going to sacrifice. Right? Because you don't make that move otherwise. So, well, they thought about it. They're not going to do it. How fucking fantastic. Oh, that's actually lovely. That's very, very lovely. I can't tell you how excited that makes me. Oh, I should have bottomed that land. I did not think about that. Well. Alright, so I think that all that glitters does go on the Paradise. For obvious reasons, right? So it's the one that has flying, it's the one that has vigilance, it's the one that has hexproof innately. So she goes up to big ol' 8/8. Now we can play our Banishing Light on the Liliana, which I think is pretty much a must, right? Don't get me wrong, I would love to have played the Warbriar's Blessing and taken out, you know, their Woe Strider or taken out something. But that's okay. We'll settle for a Banishing Light on the Liliana. Maybe. If Sir Eric will allow us. I mean, hell, I guess Eric could be a girl's name, but that girl got fucked if it is. I'll take that. So, Paradise Druid looking good. Setessan Champion looking good. We're going to go to combat. We're going to swing in here. Here. Setessan's not quite big enough to take on both of those two, so we're just going to leave her back. I mean, I guess I could go for a cutesy Karametra Blessing on the Setessan Champion, but then that leaves both of our creatures just wide open. So, we're going to get in for 9. They're going to be down to 4. Yes, they have food. You know, yes, they can build themselves back up a little bit, but if they use all their mana to gain life, they're not going to have an answer outside of that, right? So, we shall see, we shall see. Oh, you know what? I was talking about them using Liliana's ability. They can't use Liliana's ability. Why are they playing Liliana? 5 mana, draw a card if a creature dies? I feel like there's a better route, you know? I feel like there's a better answer there. Anyways, Dreadhorde Butcher. Goodness, and a whole lot of morning phlegm coming down for the opponent. Claim the firstborn. Yikes! Karametra's Blessing actually doesn't work on testing because we were greedy and we gave all of our enchantments to Paradise Druid. So I think we lose here because that's too much and that's too much. Let's see. Have to block here, and they're still dealing 10. Yikes! That's what you get for playing greedy. You know, I could have played the all that glitters plus what's it called, all in one turn, and given our Paradise Druid life gain, which probably was the smarter answer, but you know, I'm here for the fun. I've already got 2 of 3 wins, you know, 1 more win and I'm there. So hopefully y'all have enjoyed the matches today. I've enjoyed the decks, I've enjoyed the event. I think it's a very awesome event. You know, not one to be overly played. Once you get your 3 victories, you'll probably be like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm good on that event. But it's interesting. It's certainly nice to see them coming out with a new one rather than just regurgitating an old one, right? So I think that's going to about do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure, if I can get through this outro, to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions, all that good stuff. Remember to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.